Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn the basic business procedures of export trade. Whether it is import trade or export trade, the working process usually includes three typical stages: transaction preparation, contract negotiation, and contract performance. 1. Transaction preparation. The preparation for export trade mainly includes selecting target markets, formulating export business plans, and establishing business relationships. 1. Select the target market. Before conducting export transactions, exporters should first conduct international market research and then select the final target market through market segmentation. Research on the international market is generally conducted from two aspects: research on importing countries and regions, and research on commodity markets. Exporters can only, after thorough research, the sales market based on their actual situation and business intentions, taking into account both internal and external, controllable and uncontrollable factors, and considering both short-term and long-term interests. After conducting thorough research, can reasonable lay out. 2. Develop an export business plan. The export business plan is a comprehensive business arrangement made by exporters based on extensive and in-depth research of foreign markets, screening, classifying, and summarizing market information, and combining the strategic goals and the characteristics of the enterprise. The comprehensive business arrangement made for the exported goods within a certain period of time. 3. Establish business relationships. After formulating the export business plan, exporters should also, through the Internet, news media, phone book, industry organizations, government recommendations, and other channels, to find customers in the target market and conduct in-depth investigation on potential trading customers, such as organization, business scope, business ability, credit status, and political attitude. On the basis of research, select customers with good credit conditions and strong business capabilities through proactive letter sending, power generation, and visits to establish preliminary contacts and business relationships with them. 2. Contract agreement. After establishing business relationships with selected customers, exporters begin the process of contract negotiation. The work in this stage consists of three steps: negotiation preparation, contract negotiation, and contract signing. 1. Consultation preparation. Before formal negotiations, exporters need to conduct investigations into their negotiating partners and products, collect relevant negotiation information, and take the initiative in negotiating with importers. The negotiation information that needs to be collected usually includes market information, product information, negotiation information, policy and regulatory information, and financial information. After collecting negotiation information, exporters should also process this information, which generally requires review, screening, classification, summarization, and storage 5 processes. 2. Contract negotiation. Contract negotiation is the core content of the contract negotiation process, requiring exporters to negotiate all terms of international sales contracts with importers. Contract negotiations can through letters, telegrams, faxes, emails in written form, as well as through telephone or face-to-face negotiations, oral form. Contract negotiation generally goes through inquiry, offer, counter-offer, and acceptance 4 stages. 3. Contract signing. In practical business, targeting both import and export parties, negotiating trading conditions after reaching a consensus in order to clarify the interests and obligations of both parties. Make it easier to fulfill or make the oral agreement officially effective. Usually requires one party dropped a formal written contract signed by both parties. Form of contract. Different formats are available. Common forms include sales confirmation letter, sales contracts and agreements, etc. 3. Contract performance. 1. Stock up. Stock up refers to the exporter according to the contract or letter of credit require on time with quality, quantity, and packaging requirements, preparing the goods for stock up. There are two situations. The product is self-produced. The production plan should be implemented. For products purchased externally, choose a good manufacturer or processing company, sign contracts with suppliers in a timely manner regarding delivery matters, and implement production, processing, and other related matters. Regardless of the situation, it is necessary to track the production progress of the product, inspect, supervise product quality, implement packaging requirements, brushing shipping mark and logos, warehouse inspection awaiting shipment. 2. Implement the letter of credit. This is a very important step. The performance of contracts using letters of credit as payment methods should be expedited while preparing goods. If it's a special product, the letter of credit should be confirmed before stocking up. Generally speaking, stocking up and confirming the letter of credit are usually carried out simultaneously. The implementation of a letter of credit mainly includes urging, reviewing, and amending the letter of credit 3 tasks. Among them, urging the letter of credit refers to urging the importing party to issue the letter of credit on time so that the exporting party can timely implement the delivery details of the goods according to the letter of credit, such as procurement, production, and booking of ships. Certification refers to the comprehensive review of all terms and the contents of a letter of credit by the exporter based on the sales contract in order to determine whether to accept or modify the letter of credit. Amendment is the process of modifying certain inappropriate terms in a letter of credit that has been issued, and is the focus of the verification work. If it's found during the verification that the letter of credit does not comply with the terms of the contract, the seller has the right to request modification of the letter of credit, and the buyer also has the obligation to make the modification. 3. Chartering and booking. Chartering and booking refers to the import or export party handling the consignment procedures for export goods in accordance with the provisions of the contract and the letter of credit. When both the import and export parties agree in the contract that the exporter is responsible for chartering and booking the shipment, the exporter will handle the consignment procedures for the exported goods. The consignment of exported goods can be handled by the exporter themselves or entrusted to an international freight forwarding company. In practice, the latter is more common, and the vast majority of shipping companies do not accept direct booking commissions from exporters. 4. Inspection report. All legal provisions of the country within the scope of inspection, export commodities, and the contract or letter of credit. It's stipulated that the inspection shall be conducted by the Commercial Inspection Agency and issue a commercial inspection certificate export commodities after the goods are ready. Before customs declaration and shipment must submit to the country. Declaration of inspection and quarantine by entry-exit inspection and quarantine institutions. The customs will release them based on the exit clearance form issued by the entry-exit inspection and quarantine agency. Goods that fail inspection shall not be exported. 5. Customs declaration. The ports that are open to the outside world and at locations where customs supervision is concentrated, such as foreign trade ports, border and international intermodal railway stations, airports, post offices, etc. to establish customs. Its task is to supervise and manage, collect tariffs, crack down on smuggling, and conduct customs statistics. All inbound and outbound transportation vehicles, goods and items must pass through the location where customs are established. In order to enter and exit the country, the consignee and consignor of import and export goods, or agent when importing and exporting goods, in writing or through electronic data exchange, report to customs the situation of its import and export goods and attaching relevant shipping and commercial documents, and applying for customs review and release. It's called customs declaration. 6. Insurance coverage. When conducting transactions using CIF and CIP trade terms, the export shall, in accordance with the provisions of the contract or letter of credit. After preparing the goods, booking the cabin space, determining the means of transportation and the shipping date, before the goods are ready for shipment according to the prescribed insurance type and amount, with the insurance company handle the transportation insurance of the goods. The insurance company, based on the exporter's insurance policy, issue an insurance policy. 7. Shipping. After the goods are inspected and released, forwarding unit with customs stamp, loading order with the release seal, in collaboration with the port department, logistics personnel contact, view current goods, and prepare for shipment. The tally personnel are responsible for verifying and inspecting the goods based on the loading order. Shipment by ticket under sea freight mode after the cargo ship is completed. Sign and issue the receipt by the first mate. First mate receipt. Delivered to the original shipping unit. The shipper can present this to the shipping company or its agency. Obtain the official bill of lading that has been loaded onto the ship and handle freight settlement. 8. Voucher preparation and foreign exchange collection. Document preparation and collection includes document preparation, document review, and submission and collection 3 steps. Among them, document preparation refers to the preparation and signing of various export documents, requiring accuracy, completeness, timeliness, simplicity, and neatness. Document review refers to the review and comprehensive examination of various export documents. Presenting foreign exchange refers to after the export goods are shipped and exported, the exporter shall comply with the letter of credit or the provisions of the contract, prepare all kinds of documents, certificates, and submit them to the bank. After the bank receives the foreign exchange, directly transferred to the export company's account. Common foreign exchange receipts include invoices, packing list, insurance policy, 商证书, certificate of origin, ocean bill of lading, beneficiaries certificate, shipping notice, ship company certification and bills of exchange, etc. 9. Collection and verification of foreign exchange. Export foreign exchange verification refers to a foreign exchange transaction in which an enterprise completes the verification procedures with the local foreign exchange department within a certain period of time after the export of goods. The export payment has been recovered or used in accordance with regulations. It's a system management authorized by the state for foreign exchange departments at all levels to track and supervise all foreign exchange receipts. Under the export trade of domestic export enterprises, it's for strengthening export foreign exchange management, ensuring national foreign exchange income, and preventing foreign exchange loss has significant importance.